Hey traders from around the world, what's going on? It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsom with RealLifeTrading.com, back from New Orleans. Don't have another trip planned for about 2 weeks when I'm going to Montreal, Canada for about a day and a half. Hang out with my good buddy Roberto. Roberto actually is the one who wrote this article. If you get a chance to check it out, I think you might like it a lot actually. Why invest in the Canadian stock market? I really digged it, so thanks for writing it, Roberto. Much appreciated. So let's talk about the broader markets today. SPY still sideways. Very interesting candle. And back on the 17th of August, I have a note that said if SPY makes a bearish move Monday, Tuesday, I'll be considering some puts. So really this kind of bracket, this range right here, is what I'm going to be watching. And this is actually going to be kind of like a nice bracket for here's a bearish move and here's a bullish move. And the bearish move would be counter trend. The 20 is going to be a very, very strong support. And looking over here on the weekly time frame, it just seems to me that the SPY is probably going to just keep going sideways. It's going to keep going sideways, so very slightly down, and then we'll come up and probably pop a little bit higher, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. If I do get triggered into a bearish trade, either tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to make a very poignant note that the trade has to be trade down lower quickly. So I'll be in that few days, and if it doesn't start moving in my favor immediately, probably be looking to get out, because that's how the counter trend trade should move. Really, we might just stay kind of boring to neutrally bullish for a while in the SPY, and since the VIX is low, there's not a lot of premium for option selling, so we might just be hanging out for a while, watching and waiting and seeing what happens exactly on Nike, on SPY. Here's Nike, ticker symbol NKE, had a good breakout on Friday. Mentioned that one to my good buddy Bobby's in that trade. Good little breakout above this resistance right here. Volume came in, closed above the little resistance line right there. Here's some of your long-term moving averages on Nike, and boop, there it was. We traded right to the 200 simple moving average. So very, very good place to take some profits for anyone who is trading that bullish. It's exactly the place that it paused very recently. And yeah, 200 and 100, always very good locations for buying and selling, especially on shorter term and also on longer term trades. Here's Deutsche Bank, ticker symbol DB. And Deutsche Bank still struggling a little bit. We had a really, really strong support back here at $15. And a few of us played Deutsche Bank a few times in this little bounce right here. But once it started breaking through support, old support became new resistance. And now we're kind of trading within another small range on DB. So realistically, this stock, very, very huge company, keeps getting beat up by these bearish trends that are coming in. Here's your bearish exponential moving averages, and it's just a slow bearish slope right now. A lot of volume coming in. Not a lot of bearish news out there on DB, so we really could kind of keep going a little bit lower, honestly. And I don't have a good bottoming signal yet, but if Deutsche Bank can break up and close above $14.56, this would kind of look like a very ugly inverted head and shoulders pattern, but it would be occurring at the right location. Here's McDonald's. A lot of traders like trading McDonald's, ticker symbol MCD, and it's safe to say that McDonald's is going to likely be starting a new distribution range. So here's the last one. Distribution range, of course, we're just traded sideways forever, bouncing in between support and resistance. Got a nice little break here, and we're probably back into some support resistance. So bottom line, it does appear, at least in my opinion, that McDonald's is in a distribution phase. It's out of support right now. It's at a buy low, sell high location. So if you're looking at playing McDonald's bullish, this would be the price that you could absolutely consider doing that, either with some shares, longer term call options, or selling some puts. Entirely up to you how you want to play the bullish position. But here's your long-term moving averages on a weekly chart. And the 110 September put sale is actually bringing in some okay premium. But here's your daily chart. And again, this 114 support area, good chance that McDonald's could bounce off that. And again, keep in mind, this could be a 3 to 4 month trade. It's not going to be anything massively exciting. But as it trades on here and potentially bounces, this is how long it could take, right? So last time it took from February to May, that's 3 months. So it's not going to be a super fast, super quick move, I don't believe, but just something one could keep an eye on. Here's Square, SQ, still in that one, still hanging tight, nothing changing on ticker symbol SQ. CTRO, or is that CRTO? CTRO, I think someone was asking about a question. They might have typed it in wrong, or maybe I transpired it wrong, but I can't get that one to pull up. SGY, Stone Energy. This is one that I am keeping an eye on for a swing trade. So I had a really, really good double bottom looking thing here, coming in with some really good volume the last 2 or 3 days. And again, this is a daily chart. So you're above the 100 simple moving average. Really, really good candles. And today we're retesting or filling that retest gap. So here on the hourly chart on Stone Energy, if it does start breaking higher, making a higher high, I kind of like it above 1378. But rest assured, this is one that I am keeping my eye on to continue a little bit higher. CELG, few traders keeping their eyes on bullish for this one. And I agree, it looks nice. Moving averages doing their thing. Looks like it had a 1, 2, 3. Here's a wave 4, and today if we close above 113.22, it will be my interpretation of this pattern that we're bouncing nicely off the moving averages and that CELG could continue. This is, of course, a retest gap, and this right here would be a retest of that retest gap. It's already had earnings, and it's looking nice. Along with that one's another one, another biotech, BIIB, which also might be bouncing off of its moving averages. If I had to choose between the two, I kind of like CELG a little bit better, but both these biotechs look pretty decent. Can I give it a shout out to my boy Zane, who lives in Denver, along with my buddy Stan. So met both of them in the Denver meetup back in April. Zane's birthday is today, Stan's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, gentlemen. Thanks so much for being real life traders from day one. You guys are absolutely incredible. Two other stocks I want to look at. Here's TLT, and this one is one that a few people are definitely watching. This is iShares 20-year Treasury Bond ETF. And at these prices, these are up into the all-time high area. So this is your monthly chart, just showing you that at least on this ETF, this is the all-time high. So we broke out some really strong resistance. Here's your weekly pattern, weekly forming a really good pennant. And you can see you got a black candle with this candle being a white candle so far that's opening and closing with the prior week's black candle close. So keep your eyes out for this triangle to potentially break out in either direction. Could be bullish, could be bearish, but the trend so far looks like a bullish trend, and I would like to take the trade bullish. Had a good buddy down in New Orleans ask for HYH, Halyard Health Incorporated. Had some news come out over Sunday that was supposed to be a little bit more bearish. Back in the last earnings, had some bearish news come out as well. And this company is just rock solid fundamentally overall. Some really, really good resistance right here and is breaking out, making some higher highs and higher lows. So if you want a trend that is pretty unquestionably bullish, at least one to keep your eyes on, that's a health company that has a little bit of room to go, this is probably one of them that also does have some pretty solid financials. So anyway, HYH. Aubrey, thanks for bringing this one to my attention. Appreciate it, man. Nice little trend. I kind of dig that. Excited about it. Interested to see what happens. Here's Apple, AAPL. So Apple had a trade set up that looks like we're going to have to cancel. We wanted to see if it was going to break above 109.81 today or tomorrow. That was my note as of Friday, and did not happen. So I actually broke through that stop. I still will keep my eyes on Apple, but now with this one black crow coming in, I don't know how bearish I'm going to trade Apple, but if we get something like this and something like this, a pullback down into 106, 105, 104, or 103, pretty much anywhere above this gap. If we pull back and make some buying opportunities or some bouncing candles, I'll be looking to get in Apple again bullish. I'm just planning it out in advance, waiting, being patient. We will see what happens. So there we go. There's Apple. There's your Monday review. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching and for sharing and for telling everyone you know about real life trading. You guys are absolutely amazing. Hope you enjoyed the Trader Mastery Summit, getting a lot of great requests and comments from that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's really been an absolute honor and a privilege to be a part of that. And thanks for all the other traders, analysts, and just excited students who are really, really pumped about trading. I think that's exciting. Investing, I think, is exciting, and growing and progressing towards our future is always, of course, exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, got dinner with Kevin and his wife tonight with Ashley in Nashville. They're visiting actually from up in Oregon, and excited to see them. I met them, him and his wife, a long time ago, a few years ago, and good to see their smiling faces again tonight. So anyway, jam-packed. I'm pumped. Hope you guys are pumped. Have a great day. I'll see you Wednesday, and until next time, remember, love life, live life, and trade. See ya.